Hey, what up, legends? How's it going? It's your boy Q and Bacon here. Today for a daily deck showcase, I am going to try out my very first Dragon Paladin deck. The list that we'll be playing today was created by a player named Mobisk on Hearthpwn. I'll have a link in the description so you guys can go read his guide. But basically what we are attempting to do is to hand buff as many dragons as possible and just slap them down on the board, creating ridiculous value. Hopefully we have to survive before then, so there is quite a bit of healing as well as removal and everything in the deck, so we shouldn't have too much of a problem. For those of you who are interested, I do have a giveaway going on the channel at the moment, giving away one shadow bundle per day to subscribers on this channel for the next week. So if you're interested in that, have a chance at winning yourself a couple new cards for your collection. All you've got to do is to be subscribed to the channel if you're not already. Quite simple. And then I also want you to leave a comment down in the comment section letting me know what you think of Dragon Paladin, of course, and I'll enter you in the draw for those packs. So good luck to you, and of course, let's try to have some fun, shall we? Now, of course, interesting. My deck tracker is wrong. And I don't want any of these things. I think I want to keep the Twilight Drake. No, I'll just dump everything. You're trying to get some better early game there. There's no 1-drops. That is something to be aware of, which can be an issue. I feel like in something like this, Lightforge Blessing is going to make such a difference that you need to have that in your, like, this is probably going to be one of the most important cards in the deck, in my opinion. We do have dragons, that means we can play the Fire Tree Witch Doctor. I'm gonna go with Humility. That could actually be really good later on. The only issue here is that I have nothing else. And my opponent is playing bombs, which means... Okay, well, I'm gonna have to coin out this Drake here to have control over the board. Me being able to actually heal a lot later means that his bomb are not going to be as relevant during the game, right? We're not gonna worry about them too much. I don't know what I'll have in hand though. What now? Like if I could top deck something here, like a Scale Worm or something, that'd be sweet. If not, that's just a little bit unfortunate. We do need a few minions in hand, really, to make the Glowstone Technician as good as possible. Ideally, you want to keep Bronze Heralds in your opening hand. Ideally. Call to Adventure, that's really good. We get a Fire Tree Witch Doctor, she gets buffed, so that's quite nice. I can technically play her next to... Oh. I see. Aha. Okay, we have the Bronze Herald. So I'll play Bronze Herald. That's gonna give me dragons that I can buff with this Technician. That's gonna be awesome. The point is to make sure that you have as much value in your hand as possible when you play your Technician, when you play your Dragon Speakers. Now my opponent is playing Warrior, which is really, really good at the moment. Though I feel like I have a chance at defeating him if I'm smart about what I do. And ensuring the maximum value out of those Glowstone Technician is going to be a very good way to get there, in my opinion. So I get 2 4/4s that are soon to become 6/6s. Blessing of Kings is not very important. We'll go ahead, buff everything. Now keep in mind, we're pretty control-y. Like, we've got a 614 Nozari that heals us all the way up, so I can take a beating. I definitely can. That is not a big issue here. I also have this 6/6 Witch Doctor. You don't see this very often. I don't know if it is the time for me to lay down my strategy. Oh, hell yeah. So I'll put 2 minions on the board. I'll have 2 6/6s. I can Blessing of Kings one of them, and then Bless Champion later. We don't have to do it immediately, but I mean, this can be pretty powerful in itself. If you put something too annoying on the board, I've got the Crowd Roaster. I think I'm in a decent situation. Also, you'll notice that we're actually running High Priest Tekal in the deck, which means we can heal for a crap ton with the Lightforged Blessing and everything, so keep that in mind. We can have a lot of health with this. Mega Assembly. Is he looking for an answer? Missile Launcher. Okay. That kind of sucks. I'm just gonna kill this. I don't really care about it. And then I technically can just play Blessing of Kings. I'll play the Crystal Smith Air Power, but yeah, I'll chuck him down for 10. Blessed Champion is a thing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I hope he doesn't have Execute or something of that nature. That'd be a little unfortunate. He definitely is looking for an end. He just got Execute. Fuck. Seriously. Okay. Alright then. Alright, that's how he wanted it to be. That is fine. We'll play the Dragon Speaker. We have 4 dragons. Of course, I'll play the Scale Worm because there's not much else I can play. Get rid of this guy. Next turn I can play Ridiculous Nozari. I don't know why I would play that. I can... Yeah, 4 mana 9/9. That's a thing that exists. Ah. Interesting. Okay, Warpath. Well, he can clear the Dragon Speaker all the way, I guess. Is it time for me to play? You know what? I feel good about this. I think it might be time for us to play a big ol' Nozari. That's a big dragon. That is a huge dragon. Yeah, we'll go about it this way. Yeah, we'll heal our opponent's 6. It's fine. It's completely fine. He is absolutely massive, humongous. Most people wouldn't be able to deal with this. And I can turn him into an insane 1817 if I want, which I do want. I'm just looking to do that real quick. Please don't magnetize Taunt onto that. That would suck very much. Okay. So I took the bomb to the face. Now there's a couple things I can do. I can A, Bless Champion. Make this absolutely massive. High Priest to Cal, because why the hell not? And then of course, just give this lifesteal. So I literally just gain 18 extra health. Control Paladin, with dragons of course, but Control Paladin, they exist. Oh dude, Nozari, I love you, buddy. Such a cool boy. Good boy. Is he gonna brawl? He is gonna brawl. Please give me my Nozari back. I would highly appreciate it. Never mind. I'm a sad person now. My opponent did not want me to have that. It was massive, to be fair. It was not something you want to deal with. Ideally, I can just crowd roaster, play Bronze Herald, and just go for the face. If Bronze Herald dies, I get 2 more Bronze Dragons. I can Glowstone Technician them and then play a Bronze Dragon on the same turn, which is going to be this 4 mana 11/11 dragon, of course. At a certain point in the game, it is very, very difficult to deal with what your opponent's got to offer. So yeah, that's just the thing. What is this guy doing? Shield Slam. Yeah, that was not a very good Shield Slam there. Alright, so we will play the Glowstone Technician. We will play the 4 mana 11/11. Get rid of this little thing right here. Alright. Now, my hand isn't too great. Ah shit, he's gonna have rush on certainty. Oh come on, please don't. He is being a dickhole. Okay. Good to freaking know. Get an amalgam. We'll put down big Bronze Dragon. Give this some lifesteal so I can heal all the way up, of course. But 49 health as a Paladin, that's super satisfying. Especially since I know he actually is running bombs in his stack. With this high life total, I'm not too afraid. Oh, whoops, I showed him I had... Whoops, now he knows I've got 2 more Lightforged Blessings. I should have played this one instead. Mistakes. Does he have, what, another Brawl, maybe? Another Execute? Okay, Ziliax is decent. I am going to Consecration it, though. I think that's it. I don't think... No, he can't survive this. He is down for the count. My poor dude. Ah, yes. Giant dragons. There's something oddly satisfying about that, and I am very happy. This seems to be working quite well, to be fair. And then if you're playing against aggro, you're going to want to keep your Consecration. You're also going to want to keep your Dragon Maw Scorcher. Well, maybe not keep Dragon Maw Scorcher, but like if you get Dragon Maw Scorcher, it's not too bad. Keep the Crystal Smith, which should also be pretty helpful. I'm gonna dump everything here. I fear like Murlocs. Yeah, okay, I've got Consecration at least. If I'm facing Murlocs, I'm thoroughly screwed. There's nothing I can do. High Priest Tikal is interesting. Since if it is Zoo, then we can get the armor and heal ourselves later because we do run those 2 blessings. As well as Kangor in the deck. Okay, I'll coin out the Tekal next turn, then the Herald. We're still not sure exactly what we're playing against. If he's playing Control, which he actually might be now that I'm thinking about it, this isn't too terrible. This isn't too terrible. I do have to, unfortunately, play Tekal already. What? Wait, what? Why did he do it twice? Okay. Okay, he seems to be playing control. I'm fine then. This is good. More dragons? That is awesome. All we need is the dragon speakers, and we are going to be in business. I'm assuming he doesn't want me to get 2 dragons in my hand. So that Bronze Herald is probably going to die. Never mind, it won't. Okay, well... Sure. I mean, I could have traded both and everything, but like, what else would I have done? Play a Twilight Drake right now? I don't really think so. I want him to kill the Bronze Herald. Earthshock. Good thing he didn't play it on the Herald. Okay. Hey, this ain't too bad. You know, I'll just pass. There's nothing else I really want to do right now. This is a pretty weak turn, but I just want dragons in my hand. That way I can play the glowstone and be happy about it. Okay. So we get the dragons in our hand. Okay, so everything is awesome. Actually, everything does look fantastic in this situation. This kind of sucks. It does slow everything down, but and I'm assuming he's also gonna have 2 hexes later in the game. We have to be careful about what we do. Also, now that we have 1 health, Nazari is absolutely insane. I mean, just think about it for a second. Yeah, we're gonna have a ton of health. Okay, here comes Crowd Roaster, which really doesn't do anything. So I'll play the Twilight Drake. It's a 6/11. Oh boy. Alright. Then we've got some 6/6s for 4. We've got a 6/6 with Rush. We've got a 5/8 for 5. I mean, it's already looking pretty good for us. But anything I can slap onto this extra Arena Fanatic or the Dragon Speakers or everything, it's just going to make my life much easier in the long run. And this deck could run an Ysera. Don't know if it's necessary. I personally would. If I created this. But then again, it's already super slow. So I'm not too sure. But, I mean, you don't really have late game. All you're really trying to do is just buffing everything you own. Okay, so he has done that. I'm fine with that. I'm going to play Consecration. Yep. Get rid of this. Play the Witch Doctor. We get the Lens. The Lens is going to be awesome because it guarantees us a draw on a minion, which we do want to get, and it's probably going to help us because it's going to be a Glowstone Technician or something along those lines. There are not that many spells in our deck, and they're all in the mid-range 3-4. So the spell we're going to get is going to be 4. So either we get a big minion with it, which is really cool because we can play it for cheaper, or we get a cheap minions and then the spell becomes cheaper. So we can get a good Blessing of Kings or an awesome Consecration. Feral Spirit and Hex. Ooh. Well, isn't that great? And Lightning Storm. Fuck me. Actually, fuck me. Like, that is really good. I do have to get rid of this. I don't want him to get a second copy of it. Yeah, no, that's not acceptable. That was ridiculous. Now, he only has 6 mana, though, so it's not too terrible. We're fine. We are good. Alright, so the board will die. He's chunking my armor. Okay. And then what? Okay, the board will die. I will play Prismatic Lens. We'll get the Dragon Speaker. So, I think what we'll do, and that only cost, okay, so the cost of land is reduced. I think what I'm going to do is going to be the Arena Fanatic. And then pass on everything else. Still don't know exactly what my opponent is going to be playing, but I have a huge Scale Worm here, which already looks super tasty. I'm fine with that. Okay, I think I'm going to play the Bronze Herald, as well as the Scale Worm. Those are pretty good boys. They're pretty big. I don't really want to play Nazari unless my opponent heals somehow. Because why would I heal him for 16? That's stupid, right? Or we're gonna get insanely large Bronze Dragonflight. And that's good. I mean, also look at this thick boy. Dude, 10/10s for 4? How many 10/10s for 4 can you deal with? Shaman. I'm really just waiting to draw. The longer the game lasts, the better it is for me in general. Not too bad. I'd love to be able to smack him in the face with that Scale Worm. And I lose a Crab Rooster. Okay, that kind of sucks. But that's fine. We'll go Consecration. Dragon Speaker. Oh, would you look at that? Look at these boys. 9/12 for 5. 10/10 for 4. Hell yeah. We're in the late game, boys. If the dude ever heals, I think I'll play Nazari. Because how do you get rid of this? Hex? Yes. But apart from that... And wouldn't he already have played it on the Scale Worm? If he had it? Because this is huge. Right? That's my opinion. There's a Hex. So there is a Hex. So I can just play Bronze Dragon. Blessing. Right here. For Power Pass. I've got a big boy dragon. And even if we get into the very, very late game where we have to actually just take fatigue damage, I have very large men, and I also have the Light Forged Blessing, so I can heal for a bit. I think this is fine, really. Go ahead, good sir. I have the potential of being at 55 health. That's crazy. Especially for this type of deck. You're playing like mid-range like this, you don't usually get ridiculous amount of health. Is that Lightning Storm? Sounds like a... No, it's Agatha's Scheme. Okay. Well, you healed. Now it's my turn. I mean, I feel like it's only fair. I'm gonna, I'm gonna heal for 29. Just because fuck you in the first place. And then, secondly, like, why would I not do that? Okay, there's a scale worm, so we'll go ahead here, we'll play scale worm. Play scale worm. Witch Doctor will get a consecration, I guess. And then I'll just play a 10-10 because I can. Big boys. He's only got 7. There's a way for me to inflict massive damage on him if he doesn't have other hexes at his disposition currently, which I'm assuming he does. Dude, please. Please let me do it. You have got to have Shadow Walk somewhere in your deck. Right? And at 55 health, how many turns of fatigue ahead of him can I be before I die? If we get there, you know? There's still one more Dragon Speaker in the deck. There's still one more Glowstone Technician. I'd rather just draw them as fast as possible. That's a pretty big Lightning Storm. It doesn't kill everything. No, it's still fine. Oh no, not 4 damage. What would I... Oh, cool, Dragon Speaker. What would I ever do about 4 damage? Oh, this? You mean play a 12-15 Dragon Maw Scorcher? Yeah, I can also do that. Well then. All the lightning storms in the world won't save you. That will though. For a bit. Oh dude. You're super dead. Oh, Blade Sir. Take him as Nozari to the face. The Bronze Dragonflight wins again. Man. I love Dragon Paladin now. It is absolutely fantastic. Now, it is not the cheapest deck on the ladder. This one is about almost 9,000 dust, so there are a lot of requirements to have in order to play it at its maximum capacity, though I'm sure there are going to be a little bit more budget lists coming in the next few weeks. So that is pretty much it for the Dragon Speaker Bronze Dragonflight deck. I absolutely loved it. Thank you everyone for watching, and of course I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.